All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 24 stream here on Twitch. I'm next JGGen 24, and today we're not going into the event. Instead, we are going to do a play versus CPU. We're going to do play versus CPU games. Very similar to what I did at the end of yesterday's stream. After I got Mark Vientos done, I decided to do a play versus CPU game against the Colorado Rockies and try to get as much progress with Gary Carter, Ronnie Mauricio, and Carson Bench as possible. Those are, if I look at which lineup was it? This one. If you look at this lineup, there are only 3 cards that need to be Superfractored to have a field of players that are Superfractored. That's catcher, which is Gary Carter, Ronnie Mauricio, second base, and Carson Bench at right field. What's up, Mets? How are you? Sorry I'm late. I got caught up playing a game, and I should have. What's up, May? I'm sorry I'm late. I got caught up playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, so I wanted to finish that, or at least finish up where I was before I went live. I didn't realize it would take me so long, but that's the risk I run. Anyway, what I'm doing today is play versus CPU games, and I'm going to be focusing on Carter, Mauricio, and Benji. They're obviously going to take a little while, especially since Carter's at like 4,500 or just under 4,500. Mauricio just cracked tier 4, and Carson Bench is still over 1,000 away from tier 4. So we definitely have our work cut out for us. But there is a level of commitment here that I'm willing to do in order to get this done. And plus, we're going to be playing at Costco Field, so the home runs, you get about 3 or 4 of them at 40 parallel XP. That's 120 right there. So that is my plan. We are going to be playing home against the Oakland Athletics. Sorry to the Athletics, but maybe they should not be a horrible, horrible team. I could also do the Chicago White Sox too if I want to. I mean, the White Sox were much worse than the Athletics were. But it's also as much about getting as much parallel XP for Jacob deGrom, Noah Syndergaard as possible, since they are the 2 that I'm focusing on for parallel XP. And if they give up a run, which I suspect they will, we're also going to focus on the bullpen as well. We can't forget about the bullpen just because they're out of sight. With that said, let's get to it. Oh, wait.
Leading off the afternoon for Oakland, the left fielder.
Let me turn that down a little bit. Don't need double volume, I know you guys can hear the gameplay out of my stream. There's no reason you need to hear it out of my speakers too. That almost creates like an echo.
0-2.
Right, yeah, and Coors is great because obviously it's a hitter-friendly ballpark. And also, if you're playing on the road, you basically get 9 innings worth of at-bats. Whereas if you're playing at home, it's only 8 innings. Because if you dismantle your opponent, then you're only getting 8 innings. But the reason that I'm here at Coors or at Costco Field, and this is a stadium that is created by the community that you can download is because it's pretty much easy to hit a home run here. I mean, this is almost high school level. This is almost high school level dimensions, basically. This is a community creation that makes it very easy to hit home runs. And as I was explaining in my intro, the home runs, you get, they're 40 apiece. So if you get 3 or 4 of those, you're talking about 120 to 160. Maybe I'll show you in this first at-bat that I do with Ronnie more recently. Oh, nope, not him. Okay, bad example. Bad example. Maybe Carson Bench will help me out here. Or I could just not swing at garbage pitches like that. That might be a good thing. Okay, you guys are really letting me down here. Y'all need the XP, and I bring you to the stadium where it's so easy to hit home runs, and yet you do nothing. For the first two, there we go. See? Gary Carter, home run. Now, yeah, that could have been a home run in another MLB ballpark. I mean, it's 433. But, you know, it's just maybe a shorter home run. You'll see what I mean. Obviously, Delgado's not going to help him out here. Maybe Brandon Nimmo? No, he will not. Okay, but my case, my point is that it's very easy to hit home runs here. Like, if you're looking to play on the easiest difficulty and get as much, and try to get as much XP as possible, yes, you could play at Coors Field, but how often are you going to hit home runs? I mean, you really have to put some power behind it. Whereas if you play here, not always the case. You still need to get it past the outfielders, yes. But once it gets past there, then it's pretty much there's a good chance it's going to be a home run. That's really what the important thing here is the home run. Strike 3, sit down. Well, they weren't fast. Strike 3, sit down. The only thing is, with this field, just as easy as it is for you to hit home runs, it's also very easy for your opponent to hit home runs as well. So, just bear that in mind. You know, you could still throw a complete game with your starting pitcher, but in my opinion, if the pitcher isn't going to throw a complete game shutout, then there is no reason. There's no reason for that pitcher to be in the game. You won't get as much XP. You'll still get the win and you'll still get the innings and the strikeouts, but a complete game shutout is pretty lucrative. Wow. Wow. The A's not even gonna like wait.
Runner, yes, yes.
He's in there. Hey.
Oh, this is another kind of tidbit that I got about for last year when I was streaming MLB The Show 20 or MLB The Show 23, and it actually really came out great. Or I've been taking advantage of it, and it's been really good. So you saw that I was kind of holding the R2 to keep the pitcher from... There we go. See? Ronnie Mauricio. Home run right there. Not only that, that's a 2-run shot, too. 4-7. Anyway, what I was trying to say about the base running. So you may have noticed that I was holding R2 down, preventing the pitcher from throwing it over while my runner Acuna got a bit of an extra lead. That's actually a glitch in the game. Something I'm surprised they didn't address this year, and I'm kind of worried they'll address, or something they didn't address in 24, and I'm worried they're going to address it in 25. But if you can do that, the hold R2 down, take an extra lead, and then your base runner is actually going to get a good jump. You could swipe a bag very easily. Like you saw there with Acuna, the throw was so late, he was already sliding feet first into second base. I didn't even have to side slide. Exactly, yeah. Okay, I'm glad that you know of it. I just... Sometimes some people don't know about it. And stealing a bag is actually another good way to earn some XP. If you've got a guy who can swipe bags, like I had Acuna there, you should definitely do that. I wouldn't recommend doing it online because that's pretty much going to give it away to your opponent and they'll just throw over and get you trapped basically. But, you know, offline, play versus CPU on easy difficulty, no problem. Yeah, I know you can. I'm just saying it's an added insurance. It's added insurance that I'm gonna swipe the back. If that had gone over the wall, you would have seen what I meant about it being a short, easy to hit home runs here. Also, guys, this stream is going to go till 6:30. I know I was kind of late, you know, obviously an hour late, and I don't think a half hour does it enough justice, but it's better. It's better than just ending it right at 6 and it being only a 2-hour stream. What's the shortest, lowest velocity? That I do not recall. It might be that one right there. Jesse Winker, 349. What was the velocity? I didn't even... Oh, 93. That might be it right there. Although that was a no-doubter. Definitely wouldn't have been a no-doubter in other ballparks. I don't even think it would have been a home run even in like Yankee Stadium. You know, with the short right field porch. That probably would have been caught. Not even sure it would have reached the warning track. You've gotten like 289 with 78 velo? Holy cow, man. That's the definition of a wall scraper right there. But that's the beauty of playing at Costco Field. Again, this is a community download, so you could go into the community and get it. I highly recommend it, especially if you're trying to get, as much parallel XP with your batters as possible. But I feel like a lot of people know about this at this point. I mean, it's really funny to the point where this should just be in the game already. Like, no one should have to create it anymore. They should just put it as the default stadium in there. What up, Dodger? How are ya? Having a tough time locating with Seaver. I kind of find it rather disrespectful that they only gave him that one card. They didn't. I don't think did they give him a 99? I didn't see a 99. I think that low 90 version is the only one they gave of him, which I find that rather disappointing. I wouldn't put much stock into spring training record, Dodger. I mean, this is more about, are the guys that are on the cusp of being called up to the show, are they performing well? Like, from the Mets' perspective, everyone's watching Brett Beatty. Everyone's trying to see, or every Mets fan is trying to see if Beatty is actually going to be worth anything. Or, I mean, I find this ridiculous, but someone suggested that the final spot will come down to Acuna versus Beatty, and in my eyes, that should be a clear decision, or a no doubt decision. That should just go right to Acuna. Beatty can smash in AAA, and then any team that needs a third baseman, they can call up the Mets and say, we want Beatty. Okay, so then what are you going to give us? I saw a tweet that, I don't know if this was a joke or not, but I saw that the Yankees might have some interest in Brett Beatty. It makes sense. They do need a third baseman. Well, what? Are you online or offline? Attaboy, Nimmo. Gosh, I really wish Carson Bench would get like a home run. Offline, wow. They must have been suspecting it. There, maybe that Winker home run is going to be even less. No, 348 with 99 velo. No, that's not the lowest. His last home run was much lower. All right, Dodger. After I'm done with this game, we'll play. All right. Attaboy, Acuna. Yeah, I absolutely agree. It should go to Acuna. But I don't know why there was this suggestion that the last roster spot is coming down to Acuna versus Beatty. And then I saw someone like try to make the case that Beatty was going to be much more versatile for the Mets, and Acuna was just not. And I literally looked at that and I said, "What the f is this person even talking about?"
No, that missed.
Seriously, like Acuna is established, or maybe established is not the right word, but I think he has a better shot than Beatty does. I mean, if they were to get rid of Jeff McNeil, and I hate to say that, but you know, he really hasn't lived up to his contract, and it looks like he's trying to be a power hitting second baseman. And I mean, there are examples of that, like Robinson Cano is definitely an example. Jose Altuve. But there's so few and far in between, and what the Mets really lack is some speed. You know, Lindor can run, sure, but can Soto? No. Can Alonso? No. Can Alvarez? No. Can Winker? No. Vientos? No. So you need speed. You need speed, and a guy who could do that is Acuna. Especially since you just lost Nick Madrigal, and like I was suggesting yesterday, Madrigal at best was just a pinch runner. That's all he was. Nimmo doesn't have speed. Nope. Strike 3, sit down. So you need Acuna up there, because he gives you another player who could be quick. Attaboy, Carter. Yeah, Carson Bench, unfortunately, he's going to be tough. He is going to be tough. There's always one that's going to be tough. And I guess for this one, it's Carson Bench. Could have gone with Granderson, but then I'd have no center fielder. Well, I'm sorry, no, I do have a center fielder. That's Johan Santana.
0-1.
But Benji or Benj, they're clearly he's clearly higher rated than what Curtis Granderson is. If only they could have added a card of Juan Soto being in the Mets, like a 99 version of that card, but they wouldn't have done it. Because they don't really do that.
0-1.
Once the
0-2.
I want to say once the finest are out there, they don't really add too many new cards. Strike 3, sit out. Just kind of like, okay, you know, these are the last cards of the year. Hope you had fun. Oh no! Oh, sorry, DeGrom. No complete game shutout. Not worth it in my eyes. Better get Brooks Raley ready for the next inning. Like I said, there we go. There's my example of, just as easy as it is for me to hit home runs here, it's easy for my opponent to hit home runs as well. Whether it be the A's, the White Sox, the Rockies, it really doesn't matter.
Leading off for the Lions, the left fielder,
Some of you may say, oh, well, that's kind of dumb. You might as well just get the complete game shutout. Listen, I have to focus on the relief pitchers, too. I shouldn't ignore the relievers. I mean, yeah, if I wanted XP for the relievers, I would just play a bunch of Conquest games. .337, 87.4 miles per hour. Exit velo. There you go, Mets. That's definitely lower than Winker.
now pitching for the Athletics, number 77,
1-0.
Michelle O'Shea.
Or maybe Mauricio's going to do it. Let's see Mauricio's stats. Oh, no. 285, but 102, nearly 103 mile per hour exit velocity. So that thing was getting out of here.
0-1. One. That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Thank you, Carson Bench. You know what? I'm going to look up his name. I literally want to know how to cover this. Here, I'll put my headphones in. Who knows? This guy may end up being at the majors. Although, with Soto there, I don't know. Let me just pause here for a minute. Oop. Yeah, Carson Bench. I mean, that's one way I've heard it. Let's hear how SNY did it, since they had him on a broadcast, so let's hear what they have to say.
The center fielder, Lawrence Butler.
That's one. No ball,
Now
1 strike. Ball, that's it. See ya. 1-2. No, that's down. Ball. G-right.
Up next is the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Outside, ball. Excellent. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Right.
Strike 3, sit out.
Now back, the catcher, Jay Mangaloo.
Yeah. 0-1. Strike 2.
Nice. Strike 3, sit down.
Now pitching for Oakland, number 65.
Nope, that's outside. Ball. That's the ball. 2-0.
No, they didn't say his name. Wow. Okay, I guess, you know. Let's see. I heard bench. So, moving forward, if I don't hear it any other way, then that's the way that I'm gonna go. Yeah, first and bench. So, I wanted to say it right. Like, this guy was the first round pick for the Mets this past year. You know, I at least want to put some respect on his name. Obviously, the Mets think highly enough about him that they're willing to take him 19th overall. There we go. Now we're getting into a home run derby. I just didn't know if it was bench or Benji. And now I know. It's bench. Although I'm willing to bet that tomorrow I'm gonna, like, totally forget. I wonder how I got so much XP with him anyway. Person bench. There we go. Maybe Jose Iglesias. Oh boy. 377, so no. And I see a 1 there, so that was probably well over 100. Darn it, Mets! You blocked it! I don't even know how many home runs Mauricio and Carter have had in this game. Maybe I'll let this one go. Yep. No worries. I'm just busting your chops about it. Thank you, bench. Thank you. Yes. 2-run homer. I'll take that. Okay. Not a home run, but at least it's a hit.
Faces number 21, Carlos Delgado.
Woo! Look at Carlos Delgado just flip the bat like it's nothing. It's just like, oof.
Now pitching to a
We're working on Mookie and Freddie, Banda, and Kopech. Nice.
No, that's inside.
I wish our play against friends games would count towards some XP, but
1-1.
you know the developers already obviously know that if that were the case, then everyone would just play their friends and everyone would just help out each other in terms of XP. So. It's too bad, really. Subway. I like their meatball sandwiches.
No, that's high.
But I haven't had it for a while because I try not to eat out as much. You know, mainly that's financial. That's a financial decision, but it's also like trying not to eat fast food, you know? You hate meatballs? Wow. So you don't have... So when you have spaghetti or pasta, you don't even have meatballs? You just have the tomato sauce and that's it?
No balls, 2 strikes.
Excuse me for quoting, I don't know if you know the Adam Sandler movie from the late 90s, Big Daddy. But if you remember the scene in the courtroom where the homeless guy calls out one of Sandler's friends, he's like, would you, the guy says, you know, is comparing how Sandler and Dylan and Cole Sprouse were to, you know, father and son, good pairing, and he compares it to lamb and tuna fish, and then he corrects himself by saying spaghetti and meatball. Would that be a more preferred analogy? And then the homeless guy goes, yes, considering we're in America. I mean, if you don't like spaghetti and meatballs, why don't you get the hell out? Oh, God. Definitely one of my favorite lines of the movie. Oh, it was Rob Schneider who was Sandler's friend. I think Rob Schneider was the actor in that. The foreign delivery guy. Love that scene. Just that scene between the homeless guy and Rob Schneider. And every time I think of Rob Schneider, I just think of that South Park spoof of him, you know, where they're like, first he was a woman, then first he was an animal, then he was a woman. Now Rob Schneider is the stapler. It's funny because Rob Schneider has been, like, he's been to my company or my media company before, and he's actually done an interview with us before. I just dare not, you know, do that or do that South Park impression because I don't know how he feels about that. I feel like he does find it funny. I mean, you get made fun of South Park. I feel like that should be a badge of honor, really. But you never know. It may bother him. That's why I never brought it up. But that was also the episode where they made fun of, who's that guy that celebrity, ghost whisperer, not, Jennifer Love Hewitt, the guy. Oh God. John Edwards? Yeah, that's it, John Edwards. So they also made fun of John Edwards in that episode too. It was just a good episode all around. It was really funny. Is Miller like basically out of energy at this point? No. He's still got energy to go. He's got no confidence. There we go. Maybe Brendan Nimmo did it. Let's see. Nope. 289 is still the lowest. Only won by 22, and I'll take a perfect game. I mean, hey, perfect game means complete game shutout. That's exactly what you're looking for. I wish they would give more XP if you were to accomplish feats like that. Like, you should get another 20 plus XP if you get the perfect game, or if you get a 10 plus XP if you get a no-hitter. And then for batters, like, you could do the cycle. If you hit for the cycle, you get like 20 XP. Or if you break a hitting record, like, I don't know what the record is for the number of home runs in a single game by a batter. But if you break that, that should be like another one. David Bowe?
It's 0-1.
Interesting. Well, I mean, look, it's spring training, so take all these stats with a grain of salt, because keep in mind that a lot of these guys are either guys that are free agents that they kind of used to build up the depth chart in their minor leagues, or these are guys that are AAA level pitchers. So, I just don't take a lot of grain of salt. Or I'm sorry, no, I said that wrong. I just don't take a lot of stock into spring training stats. I mean, the only exception I made was when Ronnie Mauricio went absolutely off in 2023. But other than that, not really. And I guess to an extent, whatever Brett Beatty does. But with Beatty, I mean, he's only had 8 at-bats, so he's been pretty strong. I was just looking at his stats. It's like 5 out of 8 with a home run. So far he's off to a good start.
0-2.
Strike 3, sit down. But I mean, we have to wait and see. It's only early on in spring training. They played, what, a week of games so far? Not even? Like, half a week.
One and two. That missed. That's the ball.
Strike three, sit down.
The left fielder, number 22, Miguel Andujar.
That's the ball. Yeah, one and one. Hey! 1 and 2 is the count.
Strike three, sit down. Right. Let's see what the final box score or what the final stat line was for these guys. So Mauricio, 5 home runs. That's like 200 XP right there, especially if he may even have more than that. Carson Bench had 4. That's great. That's 160. Again, he had 5 RBIs, so Gary Carter, another 200. That's why I like playing here for the hitting stats. Okay, no problem. I gotta check my parallel XP anyway, as I could see there was a couple for Winker and Acuna. But yeah, you see, like, Winker gets 195, Acuna gets 200, Carter got 240, Mauricio got 255, 210 for Carson Bench. Really, nobody was under triple digits here. DeGrom got 430. I mean, it's going to take him a little while, but you know what? While I'm waiting on you to do that, or while I'm waiting here, I should exchange some of the bronze players I have here. Oh, I only just need one. All right. Just give me a minute here. 1 second. Just take care of this and then I'll be done. Okay. Now, do you want me to set it up or are you setting it up? Okay. All right. There you are. All right, just sent it to you. MLB, you got it all pre-ordered? Nice. Yeah, I don't know if I said this. I'm pretty sure I did, but if I didn't, I did pre-order MLB The Show 25, but I actually got the digital deluxe edition because I had a $50 PlayStation card thanks to my credit card company. I was able to pay off a bunch of. I was able to earn a lot of rewards for going with. I was able to earn cash back through all the purchases I made with my credit card. So it was really just half. I got the game for basically for that version of MLB The Show 25 for like half price, which is and honestly it's less expensive than me buying the standard edition. I mean, yeah, I would have only had to spend $20 if I of my own personal money for it, but I did get
Counts 1-0.
but then I wouldn't be able to play it until the 18th, and I just figured if I'm gonna get half off, I might as well just get the digital
2-0.
version. Plus, I'm gonna get an 85 version of David Wright right off the bat. Not to mention, I don't know if they revealed the other diamonds, but there was another pack that you get. Yeah, gamer, I try not to really spend a lot of money when it comes to video games. In fact, this year, some of the games. Last year, I purchased WWE and NBA 2K when they came out. And honestly, now that I know that they're part of. Now that I know they could have been part of the digital pack or the PlayStation Plus thing where it could have been offered as like a monthly game and I could have played it for free, I'm like, why would I even bother? You know? It's not like I play those games religiously anyway. They're just games that I enjoy playing, but it like eventually I lose my interest in those two games, so I might as well just wait for them to be on the Game Pass. That's all. $149.
Ball 1.
The game on the PlayStation Store should have been that version should have only been like 110. Why is it 149?
Count full.
That's crazy. I gotta say, that's crazy. Even, I think it's even crazy paying $75 for the standard edition of a game. I think that's crazy. You know, I remember the days where it was like $63. Holy hell, what the hell is going on there in Canada, gamer? You guys sure you don't want to be the 51st state of the United States of America? I mean, at least the games here will be like 50 or $75. That is crazy. Well, I mean, if I needed another reason to cross Canada off my list of places I'd like to live at, apparently games being over $100 is yet another reason. Mainly, I wasn't going to be there because of the cold. I do not want to live in Canadian winters. I'm sorry, but I do not like the cold. I cannot stand it. I can barely stand it here in New Jersey. I mean, if I could barely stand it here, I don't know how I would even cope with winters in Canada.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, this past week, we've actually had really warm weather. I mean, warm considering the time of year. Like, we had 40, even 50-degree weather here.
Inside, ball one.
And considering how cold it got last week, like, that's t-shirt weather. That is seriously t-shirt weather here.
Ball, that's just out. Count's full.
But see, the thing is, I wouldn't want to live in Florida. Alright, I certainly don't want to go there. Mainly because of the hurricanes. Now, I'm telling you right now, I do not want to deal with hurricane season there. I mean, that's basically asking for trouble.
That is good. The first base is number 5, Freddie.
Yeah, just barely above freezing. Like, to me, perfect weather, or my favorite time of the year in terms of temperature is May. Here in New Jersey, May, like, weather could get up to 60, 70 degrees, and to me, that's perfect. Because it's not too hot, but it is warm enough that you could wear a t-shirt and shorts.
No.
I certainly don't want the weather in the Southwest. Sorry, Los Angeles, San Diego, and Arizona. But that's way too hot for me. Okay, I do not want 5 straight days of 100-degree weather plus. That's way too hot. That's why I always pictured myself living in North Carolina.
0-1's the
Like,
count.
to me, that's the perfect medium. Yeah, they still get it. Every now and then you would get hit with the hurricanes.
Ball 1.
Like, they just had Helene and Milton. Well, actually, Helene was it.
2
But
balls, 2 strikes.
it's not every so often like Florida. It's not like every year. It's every, what, 3, 4 years? But there, it doesn't get too warm. It just gets warm enough. Well, actually, it does get warm, pretty warm.
Hey!
I think you get what I'm saying. Like, I'd like to be in a place where winter is not so freezing like it is up here
2 strikes.
in New Jersey. I mean, there were days where it was a freaking single digits. You know, there's a reason I'm growing out this beard.
2-2 the count.
My face gets really cold. It's like this beard is the only thing that's keeping me from freezing my face off.
Full count.
That's why I'm letting it grow out, so that it at least bears the brunt of like the wind blowing in my face when it's really cold. Otherwise, I make sure that this thing is non-existent on my face. Dodger, what's going on? Everything okay?
Ball 1, no strikes.
Good. Okay, the
2 balls, no strikes.
The Mets are apparently making an announcement about something returning or something coming on March 7th. I'm just seeing the trailer for it right now. They posted it about 31 minutes ago. They're saying welcome home. And apparently it's a picture of the home run apple above Union Square. I have no idea. I really have no idea. Honestly, I don't think one Mets fan is suggesting it's Jose Iglesias, but you're not gonna sign with. You're not gonna. Why would you wait till now to have Jose Iglesias, or why would you wait until March 7th to announce Iglesias' return? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I guess I'll have to wait till March 7th to see what it is. Someone also suggested it was Grimace is back, and it's like, what? Grimace never left. Grimace never left, so why would it be him coming back. I don't think it's OMG. I don't think it's Candelita. They don't have any room on the roster for him. Especially if they want to really give Beatty a shot. There's no room. There's no room for Iglesias. Unless he's announcing that he's retiring and he's going to become a coach. I mean, that would be great if he does become a coach. That's what I was suggesting that should have happened with him. Like, if the Mets wanted to bring him back, he should just be a coach. That way he doesn't take a spot up on the roster, but he does come back and the OMG stays. And like I said, Dodger, I don't think that the Mets would wait till now to announce Iglesias' return. I don't see that. Or, I'm sorry, they wouldn't wait until March 7th for Iglesias, for Candelita's return. They would wait, they would do it now.
That's ball two.
Besides, they'd want him to get into spring training shape. So I don't think it's Jose Iglesias. But I don't know what they mean by I really don't know what they mean by welcome home when they say that, and it's the home run apple over Union Square. I don't know what they mean.
The batter, the second baseman.
I guess anyone's guess is as good as mine. But there might be older Met fans who might know what that means. Because right now, I don't know. Joey Gallo signed before Anthony Rizzo. I mean, Joey Gallo, what? He's on the Nationals, right? Or where did he end up going? Maybe the National. If he's not on the National, White Sox. Well, the White Sox will take anybody and everybody at this point. That they're going to trade him? As far as Rizzo goes, I mean, he had his stint with the Yankees, but I'm not surprised that he hasn't signed.
Counts 1-0.
If anything, he's he's only hurting himself at this point by not being signed with anyone. Doesn't do him any good to be on the free agent market, so he better take whatever deal he can get. When did I get good at hitting? I don't know what this is. I don't know how I'm even beating Dodger this much. I guess I've just been patient and forcing Dodger to throw a lot of pitches. That's actually the first time I think this entire game. No, he may have struck me out before, but I don't know what this is, honestly. I'm really confused.
One.
Well, thank you. But I'm not really putting a lot of stock into it. It's just me and Dodger having a good time. We're just playing one-on-one. Besides, if I know Dodger, he's going to come back. I'm going to make some kind of mistake, and he's going to capitalize on it, and he's going to come back. So I'm not putting my foot off the pedal. I'm gonna try and get as much as I can.
The right fielder, number 21.
Altuve officially an outfielder. Wait, really? By the way, your comment about Devers.
Ball one.
Dodger, I'm not surprised. You know, I kind of figured that was going to be an issue, although I didn't think that the rumors had much traction, considering that Red Sox planned on moving Bregman to second. I thought that kind of resolved the issue. But,
That's a ball.
at the same time, I'm not really surprised. I think it would be a big mistake for the Dodgers to, or for the Red Sox to let Devers go. Because right now the Red Sox don't have too much power in terms of their bats. But if that is the case, I mean, maybe the Mets should look into adding Devers. If the Red Sox are serious about moving on from Devers, I think the Mets should offer a deal. That way you resolve the issue of having a third baseman. You'll just move Vientos over to first next year and tell Pete Alonso sayonara. Well, actually, if he opts out, then. Axar, right? What? Axe. Oh, you're talking about the ones that are at the right.
Now right fielder,
Right. Well, you know I'm going with right. As far as the other one goes, I'm staying away from Nolan Ryan. I can't pitch with him to save my life. I think the first pack, that's kind of harking back to the cover athletes. I think that's like a callback to the cover athletes, because you mentioned Wright, Mauer, Vlad C. Well, no, actually, no, that's not a harken back. Never mind. Only two that have been on the cover of that group was Mauer and Wright.
Ball one, no strike.
the batter, number 7, designated hitter, Bobby Witt Jr.
Well, maybe, but I don't know off the top of my head. Still, that doesn't explain it doesn't explain Kershaw. Kershaw's never been on the cover of MLB The Show. Even in the prime of his career, he hasn't been on the cover.
Nope, outside. Hey!
Not what I meant to do, but it works.
No,
Ball four.
Now catcher William Contreras.
How good is this William Contreras card? Because I've seen that being used in the events and everything, and I kind of wondered if he was really a good card.
One ball, two strikes. Out.
Leading off for the line, the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Oh gosh.
Got him.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Hey!
Yeah, but March 14th cannot get here soon enough. Oh, I actually just realized that announcement by the Mets that's coming on March 7th is going to be a week before before the release, the early release of MLB The Show 25. So that's going to be on a Friday.
0-1's the count. Hey! 2. 0-2.
So not only am I going to, 1 week I'm going to get the, imagine they reveal a new Mets legend, Jose Reyes. Hey, you never know. But honestly, I think they would rather go with like Doc Gooden or Darryl Strawberry before they go with Jose Reyes. Bartolo? Well, he retired as a Met, so not exactly sure what he would be. Not sure what he's coming back to. Who knows? Maybe it's just a Mets store. You know, there's like there were multiple Yankee stores in New York City and Manhattan. And I have yet to see a Mets store. And I would love for there to be a Mets store in New York City if they have one. He's going to need it, yeah. I mean, if they're going to do his, that home run, yeah, they're going to have to make him a two-way. Oh, darn it. Good double steal there. He caught me napping.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's gone. See what I tell you? I told you that I was going to make a mistake, and now Dodgers coming back on me. I mean, throwing a fastball middle high, probably not the best decision. stealing bases with 69 Big Sexy. I think that would be an even bigger challenge than trying to steal bases with Daniel Vogelbach. Remember that was a thing in MLB The Show 23? Or, well, it wasn't a thing, but it was like a personal challenge I tried to accomplish in 23, and I never did it.
The first baseman, number 5.
He was just too slow.
Freeman.
Out.
I don't even think... Did I ever get that Daniel Vogelbach card, Superfractored? You stole 3 online bases in co-op with Jim Palmer? Wow. Wait. How did you... Wait. Was it an out-of-position Jim Palmer? Or, like, are you talking about the days, like, in MLB The Show 22 when we still had to hit with pitchers?
Rodriguez.
Oh, you gotta go in 6 minutes? Oh boy. We better wrap this up then.
Hey. 0-1's the count. Hey. 2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Interesting. Wow. Was that like a mistake or was it planned?
Oh.
The batter, number 7. Second baseman, Greg Biggio. Now pitching, Kirby Wood.
He's out.
Playing good.
The third baseman, number 5, JJ Wright.
Who's Ted?
Oh, 0-1. That's a ball.
Oh. Okay, wow. You cooperating with the fellow Twitch streamer? Nice. Hey, by the way, it's so rude of me to not ask you, but how did your Twitch stream go earlier? I see you were streaming MLB The Show 24.
Now pitching, Kenley Jensen.
Which, by the way, guys, if you're not following Gamer, make sure you go give him a follow because he's a MLB The Show streamer like me. Although he has focused lately more on First Descendant. But today I saw him earlier. One person watching besides yourself. Hey, I mean that's someone who was watching. I mean, I get it. It's tough. You know, I've definitely had those streams. Strike 3, sit down. You did some events and wrote to the show? Okay, cool.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
You'll have to do Road to the Show in MLB The Show 25. You know, now that we got college, high school, college, and all that in the game, I think a lot more people are going to be streaming Road to the Show. I mean, that's just my guess, but I mean, I've thought about maybe doing that this year. But I don't know.
strike.
I don't know yet.
Ball 2. 2-1. Right. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2.
30 subs on the second channel the other day. Nice. Good for you, man. Strike 3, sit down.
Leading off for the Lions, the left fielder, Dan Yuzio.
I really haven't had any subs on my channel, but honestly, Twitch, I don't know what's going on with Twitch. For some reason, they're not letting me download my streams anymore. I keep going to video producer. You gotta go. All right, Dodger. Well, it was a fun game, man. It was fun. I can't believe I went off like I did, but I'm just gonna chalk that up as lucky. So, oh, you want to finish the game? Okay, so then we'll, let's see, 6 innings. So, how about we do 4 innings? Because we only got through 5.5. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Would only be 3, right? We'll do 4. We'll do 4. I'm not going to count the top of the 6. All right, man. Just remind me on on Friday that I agreed. Oh yeah, that's right. We could just reduce the game. That's right. Yeah, we'll just do 4 innings, and that way it'll that way it'll be all good. Oh, whoa. Redo the game? Uh, we got past the halfway mark. I mean, I don't want to do another. We got past the halfway mark. That's usually that's the point where I say it's an official game. You went 505 feet with Granderson in the event. Yeah, I've had several. I had several 500-foot home runs with some of my players. Alonso, Vientos, Lindor. Yeah, definitely had quite a few of them. Yeah, how about we just do a 4-inning game on Friday, and that way we can wrap it up. Does that work for you? Believe me, if it were before the 5th inning, I would have said absolutely let's redo the game. But since it was after we got past that point, that's where it was kind of official. But I'm willing to let you have another 4 innings. How dare disgust me with Mets Delgado. Not my fault that he provides an amazing boost for my Mets lineup.
That's a foul ball.
And don't forget that he left to go to the Marlins first before he signed with the Mets.
0-2.
So if anything, you should be mad at the Marlins. The Marlins are the one that drew him away from Toronto. We just drew him away from Miami or Florida, as they were known at that time as the Florida Marlins.
1 ball, 1 strike. Hut. 1 and 2 is the count.
Frank Thomas, Blue Jays hitting captain? It's possible. It's possible.
Hut.
It's possible, but they may also make him an ace captain.
1 and 1.
Manny's gonna mash. Yes, he will. Yep, he is definitely gonna mash, but good luck against Roger Clemens.
Ball.
I still like to brag that I'm the one that called Manny Ramirez being in MLB The Show 25. I called in a streamer, in I forget who it was. Maybe it was Judo Red or the streamer from Mississippi that I followed recently. I think I called in his stream. Might just be me, but I don't know how I feel about his motion. Clemens? I mean, I always kind of saw it as, like, very basic. Also depends on what kind of Clemens we're getting. Is this the Clemens that was with the Red Sox, or is this the Clemens from the Yankees? Wow, horrible. Well, okay, never mind. I was going to say horrible start for my Mets squad, but, well, it is still a pretty bad start. I see what you're saying. I mean, who knows? Who knows what kind of motion we're going to get with Clemens. I always thought it was kind of basic, just remembering my days playing MLB or MVP Baseball 2004 and 5. Like, to me, his motion just seemed kind of basic, kind of generic. But it's been a while since I played MVP Baseball.
Take. 0 and 2.
Now I just gotta hope that the White Sox don't hit a home run on me. I feel like that the White Sox in this game hit a home run, it'll be like winning the freaking World Series for them. Strike 3, sit out.
That is good. The left field for 23. Andrew Benintendi.
I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens with MLB The Show 25. We'll have to wait and see.
2. 0-2. That's in. Ball.
You streamed MLB 21 the other day, and how'd that go? I was playing it last month, I want to say. Last month, but that was because I was trying to finish up on the trophies that I missed out there. Yeah, that's the way it felt with me too. Just the hitting, it felt so weird. Kind of made me think back to when I was playing, or when I was streaming MLB The Show 21, and like I had to wonder, how the heck did I even hit in this game? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie though, I have thought about going back to MLB The Show 23, but there's just nothing there for me. There's nothing there for me, and honestly, it's like, other than the trophies. Because there are a few trophies that I haven't gotten. But I'm really kind of off my trophy grind right now. I'm actually really more into just playing a story. Like, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I'm trying to do the story there, and, you know, I'll be honest, this is like probably the first game of Assassin's Creed in a while that I've actually been invested in. You know, all the other games I kind of just blew off eventually. Assassin's Creed 3, which I thought for sure that was going to be one I was hooked on, but apparently not. Then there was Syndicate that I tried out, and I haven't finished that. That was probably the one I made the most progress in. And then before Valhalla, I did Odyssey, but I couldn't get into it. So now I'm at Valhalla, and I don't know, maybe it's because I played God of War and God of War Ragnarok that the stuff is actually familiar to me. Like when they say, when you have those conversations with Odin, like, I know about that. I mean, my perception of Odin is that he's a bad guy because that's how they put him in Ragnarok. But when they talk about Freyr and Thor and all that, like, it's very familiar to me. Valhalla and all that, yep. Hilfheim, or I'm sorry, I think it's Helheim. I think that's what it is. Well, so much for a perfect game, but it's only a complete game shutout that I'm worried about here. Not a perfect game.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Well, I don't know who else they would add, like, Delgado, Sean Green, Frank Thomas, Troy Blocks. Sure. Vernon Wells, Jose Bautista, Roy Halladay, Josh Donaldson. They could use a Josh Donaldson card.
0-1. 1.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
Kevin Biggio. His monthly awards one. Flashback one.
Go.
Damn, that's the dead center. Didn't they? All-Star game, Alec Manoa. That was another one I was going to suggest. Vernon Wells. They could do a Vernon Wells.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 40. The batter, number 10.
Or even David Wells, too. They could do a David Wells card. They want to introduce him as a new legend. I mean, negotiating rights. I don't think they did. Did they do Keith Hernandez this year? I feel like they didn't. So they lost Keith, too. Yeah, so no Keith, no Joe Carter. I guess you can only have so many legends in one game. No Jimmy Fox, nope. But they're trying to make room for all the Negros League players. They have to make room for them.
Yeah.
Don't forget, there was a time where we had Rogers Hornsby in the game.
0-2.
We haven't had him for a while.
Ball.
Strike 3, sit down. Yeah, Travis Hafner too. Yep. We also had the shortstop there. The Indians Gold Glove winning shortstop. I forget, Omar Vizquel. He had him in there too.
Oh, yeah.
Did we get? How long has it been since we had Kenny Lofton in the game? Okay, do I even want to ask why you consider him a horrible human being?
It's 0-1. That's an out. Wood. 0-1. One.
Ooh.
Over the fence. Advance to second
Ooh,
base.
that's not good. Yeah. Ooh. Maybe there was a reason why that. Maybe there was a reason why he wasn't in too many more MLB The Show games.
Act one. 0-1. No. Strike two.
Also, I kind of find it interesting. Jermaine die. Dude. Jermaine die. And Carlos Quentin. That was some time for a White Sox fan. Are you kidding me, Mauricio?
Here. Here. 0-2. Three.
Strike three, sit down.
The catcher, number 13, Dynasty.
Ball. Hey.
Wonder if I'm gonna have enough time to be able to do another game. Strike three, sit down.
Hey. Ball.
Strike three, sit down.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 49, Jordan Leader.
Oh, come on, Carson. Not going to be able to get 200 XP with Mauricio, Benj, and Carter if they don't hit multiple home runs.
Round of the double.
Wow. Come on, Nemo. Getting into double plays like that certainly isn't going to help me.
1-0.
Excuse me. Strike three, sit down. Very nice. Like I said, guys, I'm going until 6:30, so
Ha!
I have
0-1.
a little bit of time, not too much. Not too much.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. But I better start blowing through this game if I want to get another game in. Hopefully a better game.
No balls. 2 strikes. That's a ball.
Strike 3, sit down. Where the heck is Jordan Leisure?
Ball. 1-0. Over the fence, that's a ground rule double.
I don't know why he didn't call it sooner. Risky, sure, but made it anyway. Come on, Acuna, beat it. Well, I guess as long as he got the RBI, that counts for something. That's gone. Only thing that ruined it was the light pole there.
Number 63.
Beautiful. Thank you, Mauricio. Yes. Do more of that. Hit home runs. That's why we're here at Costco. To hit more home runs. Carson Bench, I don't know what's going on with him. Alright, so unless DeGrom gives up a run here, in all likelihood, he's probably going to finish this game out. Because the save only goes to a relief pitcher at this point if it's full 3 innings. If it's not, then it's not a save. But since I just got that strikeout with DeGrom there, that ends that prospect.
0-2.
Strike 3, sit down. At least he's got a home run. But now I want 2, 3, anything that will get him more XP. single isn't bad. It's just, that's only 10 XP right there. I didn't think that was gone.
The designated hitter, number 9.
Oh, Jesus. Nah, he's nothing. Score. I was thinking about sending Carter, but fielder got to the ball way too quickly. I need all the XP I can get with Carter. And a run gets it a little more XP, a little more. But still a little more than what I had if he didn't score. Oh my God. Poor Justin Anderson. Oh my gosh. They glitched out on him pretty bad.
No ball, 1 strike. Here. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit out. No, I know the crowd is booing, but that was clearly a ball. I wonder if they'll add the ABS system to the game. Probably not, considering that it was only considering it's only in spring training, so they probably won't add it. But maybe in the future we'll see it.
0-2.
Although you know that's going to delay a lot of games online, so maybe they don't want to add it. Let's see what's going on social media here. I haven't checked since I saw that video from the Mets about something coming on March 7th.
The batter, number 10, second baseman,
Let's see.
Now the catcher, Gary Carter.
Nope, ball.
Someone is saying a New York or nowhere collab. I don't know what that means. To
The first baseman, number 21, Carlos Delgado.
Attaboy Delgado. At least Mauricio is going to get, and Carson Bench are going to get
Now pitching for Chicago, number 97, Ron Marinaccio.
Hold on. There we go. Let's see. Someone is complaining. Boy Winker. Oh, I guess they took Anderson now. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I remember. Yeah, they did that at the start of the inning. Put in Marinaccio. Let's see. I'm pushing at 6:01. I have a hard out at 6:30. I may just want to do a conquest game, a couple of conquest games. That might take me to the end of the stream. Strike 3, sit out. Anyway, someone is complaining about like silver cards that they got from a Topps pack, bought $30. And it's like, I get that. I do get it. Because I spent like $30. What was it? Last Saturday and Tuesday. Last Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I got nothing out of those packs either. A bunch of nothing. It was fine. You know, whatever. Strike 3, sit down. At this point, I'm just more hoping to find if Juan Soto is going to be is going to have a Mets card. Probably not, because they did the Cody Bellinger card, and he's not on the Yankees. He's on the Chicago Cubs. Right, so Carson Bench with only 70, that's not good. Mauricio and Carter at least got over 100, but the only other person not to crack the top or not crack 100 XP was Jose Iglesias. But at least Jacob deGrom got 660 XP with the complete game, the shutout, the strikeouts, the quality start, the win, the innings pitched. 600 is good. It's good. And we also saw that Carlos Delgado got up to tier 3 and Brendan Nimmo got up to tier 2. Not that they matter. It's really only Carter, Mauricio, and Benj that I care about. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, let's do a conquest game. Let's do a couple conquest games, and then that's how we'll wrap up this. That's how we'll wrap up this stream. I wish I had another. I wish I had another game in me, but I don't. Oh yeah. Hold on, I gotta take care of something. I gotta block this. Block this. Fake poll scam.
Leading off for the Lions, the second
I
baseman,
keep getting on my phone.
Mauricio.
It's really sad how this is how it's going. First of all, I can tell that the phone numbers are international because the way that the phone numbers are listed in the United States, obviously it's very different from what's overseas. And I know this because I have a coworker that's overseas that I met last year while I was in London, and I got their cell phone number, and I can compare it and easily tell that it's a international number. So, I could tell immediately. If Easy Pass or whatever had an issue, first of all, I would have to dispute that with Easy Pass. Tell them, hey, I haven't even been using the Easy Pass. I've been going to Secaucus and haven't used the Easy Pass. So, wait, that's not out of play? I mean, it was a double anyway, but I would have thought that would have been out of play. I guess not. Anyway, so what was I saying? Right. So, I would have to, even if Easy Pass tried to reach out to me and say, hey, you've got an unpaid toll, or you've got a balance on your account. I would call them and try to resolve. But clearly, I can tell from the number it is not easy. The number is clearly international. And then it also gets messages from emails, and I'm like, how the hell does that even work? How do you do that? How do you send the text message from an email? I don't know, but it's just getting sad how these scammers are trying to get this going. It's really sad, but whenever there's a breach, or whenever a company sells your information to a third party, this is exactly what happens. You can understand why people are so reluctant to give out their personal information. Because if there's a breach and bad actors get a hold of that information, they're not planning to do good things. They're going to try and get whatever value they can get out of your information. Strike 3, sit down. So you got to be vigilant and be aware of the signs of a scam. If it seems odd, in all likelihood, it's probably not real. You know, if it doesn't seem like it's real, you know, just like if you get a text message from a scammer and it's from a company that you know or you frequently have contact with, you can always call that number or call the number of the company and say, hey, is this from you guys? And more often than not, they're going to tell you, or they're going to tell you, no, that's not from us. You know, if you're ever unsure, that's my biggest advice. If you're dealing with a scammer, the biggest advice, there's two big pieces of advice that I can offer you. One, don't panic. You panic, that's where you make dumb decisions, and then you make the situation even worse for yourself. Two, if you're ever unsure, call the company or whoever or the person that this message came from and ask them. Say, hey, did this come from you? And more often than not, they'll tell you that no, it did not come from you. Thus, you know it's a scam. Alright? So that's my advice in terms of dealing with these scammers. Don't panic, and if you're ever unsure, because the best example of that, I thought a former high school teacher of mine had reached out to me and was inviting me to some kind of event with the high school, like some kind of talk or whatever. Or maybe it was he was getting recognized for a reward and wanted me to be there. So I didn't reply to his email, but I did find him on Facebook. And I reached out to him and I said, listen, I got this email. It looks like it came from you, but I'm not 100% sure. Can you tell me whether or not you sent this to me? And he came back and he responded to me saying no, his email got hacked. That's all I needed to know. So you can always reach out to the person or company that seems like it came from and ask them if it came from them. If it didn't, then you know it's a scam. And if it did, well, then you could give them an answer. Or they'll provide more details, and thus you can respond to them over the phone rather than doing it in an email. Strike 3, sit down.
Now pitching for the Blues, number 35, Jared Hernandez.
Now that's going to get caught. Just short of the wall. I know he's not going to get the save, but we should still warm up Brooks Raley because he can still get some XP. There's no point in having DeGrom finish the game. He's not going to get a complete game just because he pitched 3 full innings in a conquest game. That's not how it works.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna.
Ah, darn it.
Leading off for the Brewers, the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Oh, wait. Said we were going to bring in Brooks Raley, so...
Raley.
What the heck is this New York or Nowhere collaboration? What is it?
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1.
What is that, like a new uniform? I mean, I like the City Connect uniforms. I hope they continue wearing them. Something from ESPN here. NFL considering changes to regular season overtime rules to decrease advantage for teams who win coin toss. What the F does that mean? So what? Effectively just go to college rules where each team gets a possession and you either score or kick a field goal, or score a touchdown or kick a field goal?
0-1's the count. No balls, 2 strikes.
I mean, to me, that would be dumb. Strike 3, sit down. Yeah, it's a brand. Yeah. Yeah, it's a clothing apparel brand. Yep. This looks like the lamest in the world. So, thanks for wasting my time, Mets. If that's truly what you're giving me, no thanks. All right, let's see. Carson Bench, he got 50. Gary Carter got 55. Ronnie Mauricio got 25. All right, I think I have time for one more game. One more conquest game, and then... Excuse me. Let's just get this done.
bag. Two balls, two strikes.
Oh, all right. Good. Good home run. Nice. Carter is also going to be on the home run hit parade.
That
Oh, excuse me. Should have had that. Should have had that now. After lunch. Oh well. Maybe I'll just sleep on the bus ride in, and then just try to stay awake as long as I can. Worst comes to worst, go buy me a Coke Zero. That'll keep me awake. That's all.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey. 0-1. Hey. Nope, that's down.
Strike 3, sit down.
Yeah. 0-1's the count. No ball, two strikes. Hey.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now pitching for the Blues, number 31, Joe.
Ugh. Oh my gosh. Hope this is not a sign of what's to come tonight.
Hey. 0-1. Oh.
Batting in, the shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna.
Oh. That's down.
Wow. Could not hit. Wow. Alright.
Now
Put in Reed Garrett.
Reed Garrett.
off the plate. Hey, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, William.
Hey.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Willie Adama.
Ball.
Let's see.
Now pitching for the Blues, number 26, Aaron Ashby. Leading off for the Lions, the second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
All right, let me focus up.
Ball.
The batter, number 3,
0-1's the count.
I mean, I could steal a bag with Ronnie Mauricio. Could do that.
Runner. Ball.
Yeah, why not? Need to get as much XP with him, since I'm not getting a lot of XP with Carson Bench.
Oh.
Or Gary. Well, Carter at the home run.
Aye. 0-1.
That's gone. Alright, well, I guess Reed Garrett is going to close this out.
now pitching for the Blues, number 35, Jared Kennedy.
Aye. 0-2.
Nice, Nimmo.
One and one. Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, that wasn't strike. That wasn't a strikeout? Oh, okay. Wait, there's a home run. I guess, yeah, I can confidently say that Reed Garrett is likely going to close this out.
Out. Take that ball. Off the plate, ball one. Hey. One ball, one strike. Hey. One ball, two strikes. Ball two.
Strike three, sit out. Right, just in time, too. Well, Mauricio probably got the most XP, so yeah, 100. Oh no, that's Reed Garrett. Mauricio got 65, Gary Carter got 50, and Carson Bench got 20. Everyone, I mean, other notables, Carlos Salgado with 60, Jesse Winker with 55. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for me. So, thank you to everyone who tuned in, even if it was only for a moment. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTV NextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's in the upper left there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way, Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So, overall, this was good. We made a little bit of progress, not much, but we did make a little. So, we're going to keep at this grind. We're going to keep going. Um, and it'll be more of the same tomorrow, Thursday. So I hope to see you all at 3 p.m. Eastern, and I promise it will be at 3 p.m. Eastern, not 3:45, not 3:30. It will be at 3. So I hope to see you all on Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night.